Today I'm going to talk about something that I struggled with horrifically when I was a kid, and that was separation anxiety. So when I was younger, um, I had the most extreme case of separation anxiety with my mom, and I think it stems from so I had epilepsy when I was younger. You guys know that if you've been watching the channel for a while, and because of that, I was always very like close to my mom at all times. She kept me close just in case anything happened. So I slept with her, um, just because a lot of kids, will have seizures throughout the night, and some unfortunately pass in the nighttime if it's not noticed. So I slept with her. I went to she brought me. She was a teacher at the time, so I went to the schools that she taught at, and was always just pretty much attached to her because of obvious reasons in case anything happened. But the downside of that was it created an extreme case of separation anxiety to the point where, like, if I was napping in the living room and she wanted to go in the laundry room to do laundry and that, and if I woke up and she wasn't in my sight, I would like lose my mind, like genuinely lose my mind, like run and scream throughout the house like she like left or something, or she like disappeared. It's a weird thing to even explain. And like when I wasn't home and I was with my dad on the weekends, I developed it with him a little bit, but like I developed it more with my older sister. So like, say I was at home at my mom's, back at my mom's taking a nap. My mom sometimes, if she wanted to get some stuff done, she'd tell my older sister to stay in the room. Because if I woke up and they weren't in the room, neither of them, I'm fucking going crazy. Like one time, I woke up from a nap. I was maybe 7, and this was after school. Woke up, looked around, didn't see my mom. Ran all around the house, and I even ran up to her room. But like I guess I didn't see her or something, or maybe I just didn't even run up to her room. But I ran throughout the whole house and didn't see her, so I ran out of my house. And I lived on a gravel road with only 2 other houses, and it's like a mile-long road, right in like the middle of this little neighborhood. And so I run down the road to my neighbor's house, no shirt, no shoes, nothing, and sprint. And I get to his house. His name was Joe. I'm like, Joe. And he's an old man, old Vietnam veteran. And I'm like, my mom left. I'm like, I'm home alone. And he knows better. He knows my mom wouldn't leave me home alone at that age. And so he's like, okay, buddy, hop in my truck. We hop in the truck, drive back to my house. And he walks in. He's like, Erica, saying her name. And we hear from upstairs. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, Mom, I thought you left. Whatever. So that's just a funny story. But that's an extreme example of it. Like even we would be on our way home from school, and my mom would stop. I'd be with my sisters sometimes, like, or say we were going anywhere, and we stopped somewhere like a gas station or just a grocery store quick. Obviously, my mom was like, "You guys just stay in a car." My sisters, if I'm 7, my sisters, they're 11 and 14. So, mom's like, "Just stay in a car, guys," and I'm like, "Nope." I'm like, "I gotta come with you. I gotta come in with you." And my mom would like get pissed, just because she's like, not like mad, but just like, obviously it's been a long day of work. She just wants to go and grab a thing and come back out. And we were like financially struggling. So I would, also having a kid coming in, can I have this? Can I have this? This doesn't help either. And I insisted on going in, which is just like, it's crazy because I wonder how many people have that or have had that. And it's such a, like, I don't know how to describe it. It felt like if they were out of your sight, they were no longer there. They no longer existed. Or like that you were in immediate danger if they left your sight. And it was a weird feeling. It was definitely a weird feeling. And I probably got over that around 10. 10 is when I probably stopped feeling that as extreme. I was able to like start staying like home alone, and being able to be like in a separate room and such. But it's like, I could be separated if it was like on my own terms, if that makes sense. So like if I wanted to go outside and play and go run in the woods, that was fine because I knew like, oh, my mom's in the house. But if they left my sight, it was like, what? I'm like, what? It's like I always needed to know exactly where they were at, or where my mom was at, rather. I mean, I guess it's not that weird, but it was a thing that definitely plagued us for a good while. Just because it's very inconvenient, to be honest, to have to deal with that as a parent. Just because, you know, me personally, I like my alone time, and I couldn't imagine having a kid that kind of had to be glued to my hip all the time. And just like, if I just wanted to run into the store real quick, and I have 3 kids, you know, like, and 2 of them are older, like, just the youngest just couldn't stay in the car. Now I gotta like bring you in, and you know, I don't know. It definitely just makes it more of a hassle. There was like another story that I'll tell you about. We were on our way home from school. My mom stopped at the mechanic real quick to get a light bulb changed. I was like 6 years old. No, yeah, 6. I think I was first grade. And she stopped, and she went in. I'm asleep. I'm knocked out. She went inside just to tell the guy I'm here. She already had an appointment, whatever. She just needed a front left light bulb switched, headlight switched. And I wake up, and I'm like, where the fuck are we? You know, I'm alone in the car, and I'm like, where are we? And like, mind you, the door is right there. So like, I don't know how to. My mom is 15 feet. It's a little curb, and then the door's right there. She's standing right there. It's this tiny little mechanic shop. I don't know how I didn't see her, and like, she would never just leave me in the car. But she's like, you were sleeping, and she's like, and we know this mechanic for 20 years. She's like, and I could see you, but I must not have been able to see her, because I woke up, and I remember looking, and I see this dude like walking towards the car, and I'm like, this motherfucker better not open this door. He better not try to come up in this car. And he opens up the driver door. I grabbed my little case that had my PSP and my games in it, and bounced. I boogied. Jumped out the car, fucking screaming, bro. I was like, ah! Ran into the shop. My mom's standing literally right at the door, because it was like the door, 2 little seats on the side, and then the desk is right there. And she's like, what? I'm like, somebody's in the car. And the owner of the mechanic shop was dying laughing, because one of his workers just opened the door to pop it just to switch the headlight real quick. And I could not go for it. I was screaming. I'm like, holy fuck. Run around the car. And then when I opened the door, I thought to like run next to him. I'm like, no, I got to run. And I ran around the back of the car and shit. Made sure I grabbed my PSP though. So, yeah. That was something we had to deal with for a little while there, was me being a lunatic when it came to separation. But we're better now. Somewhat. Although I don't like my sisters not going to the stores when it's dark out and shit. But I think that's just, you know, being precautious more than it is separation anxiety. Because now I definitely like my alone time. But, all right. You guys know the drill. I will talk to you tomorrow. Peace.